Training out of Rikiden, Gods and Hybrid Fighter, representing Japan. Give it up for your challenger, Mei Yamaguchi. Presenting to you the One Women's Atomweight World Champion, Unstoppable
Angela Lee had already made history by becoming the youngest world champion in MMA at just 19 years old when she defeated Mei Yamaguchi in their first war.
Quite as crisp with that kick as she needed to be. Angela Lee jumps guard and reverses it.
With an undefeated record in highlight reel submissions, she was seen as one's rising superstar and a symbol of the promotion's bright future.
She's trying to snap her down, goes for the outside trip. That's an anaconda choke, Steve. Tremendous.
However, just months before this scheduled rematch in late 2017, tragedy struck. Lee survived a serious car accident in Hawaii.
I think that the accident was a big wake-up call for everyone, for me, for my family.
Her comeback wasn't just about fighting, it was about proving she was still unstoppable.
Yamaguchi dropped Angela Lee. Nice stiff lead hand there from Lee. Cagey and powerful.
Really showed great punching technique, great ring generalship, moving around very strong against Jenny Huang.
Remember, Mei Yamaguchi said she wanted to go to the body. There you saw a right hand to the stomach. Go the stomach, go the ribs. Expect the hands will fall, then go the head for the knockout. Angela presses
the distance. She's got to stay nice and tight, get into boxing range, go to the head, go to the body.
Beautiful knee, almost folded her in half like origami. Angela.
Ooh, nice elbow.
You can hear Angela grunting behind these elbows, Mitch.
Very easy. She's framing off with the left hand.
Lee tendering the body of Mei Yamaguchi, not the other way around. Some Muay Thai in the Olympian. Striking, looking on point so far for Angela. Chance for the knees, wide open midsection. Angela catches her. Good counter right hand. Oh, straight right hand, smack bang to the jaw there from Yamaguchi. Short for Yamaguchi, needs to get on the inside, does so. There's an overhand right. Nice feint and straight line boxing from Angela Lee. Overhand right, what's the head back of Angela. Nice work from Mei Yamaguchi.
She found come up over the top with that overhand right.
1 minute left in the first round.
Lee has, she puts her in a perfect position for that overhand right.
Yamaguchi hunting for a takedown. No. Angela throws a knee again. There's the elbow. Toe-to-toe here in the first round. A fantastic battle. Can Angela sit down on this choke attack? Looking to slice and dice with the elbows is Angela Lee. Yamaguchi wants to break off here, ducks under the elbow, ducks under the right elbow, counters with lots of lateral movement here from Mei Yamaguchi. First rounder. Chip, unstoppable trend.
Nice little short right hand from Mei Yamaguchi, and then she circles out. Then she sneaks those elbows in. There's that right hand. A nice little hook there on the exit as she circles out.
What are you telling her to do?
I like how Yamaguchi comes in, she throws an exchange, and then circles out.
Really striking has looked exquisite. Good right hand from Yamaguchi. Outside leg kick from Angela Lee.
Just threw right there, and it landed.
Jab to Yamaguchi, takes the outside thigh kick, catches the front kick. Angela may be hunting for a takedown now.
The outside trip, good defense from Yamaguchi. Goes after it again, gets it.
A roared in the Lion City for Angela Lee. Reversal attempt here from Yamaguchi.
Nice little butterfly sweep. She's got a lot of control. She's got the arms laced over, and she's got her feet on the inside of the hips of Angela Lee. So she's going to have a lot of movement and control. There she goes, feet on the hips now. She's extending out.
Close guard of Mei Yamaguchi. Nice little posture up and dropping that right hand to the face. Angela Lee, the ground and pound. She postures up.
Angela Lee by bunking her with her hips and trying to get her body weight up over hers, her hips. She's trying to get her hips up over her hips to create a little bit of her shoulders over her hips, which gives her better control in that position.
Angela Lee, the ground and pound. Here comes the right hand. The chip hook it in a triangle. Angela Lee, could she go for an armbar from here? You can see the damage that Angela looking for here, man.
She's trying to control the arms, so she's trying to threaten an armbar. She can't allow Angela Lee to start extending her body, which is what she's doing right now.
This is danger! This is danger! This is danger from Olivia Cox, right on top of the action. And Yamaguchi's come down. Can she posture up from the ground? Can she land some ground and pound?
Ground and pound. Now she's looking to swivel her hips. You can see her popping her hips out to the left and to the right, keeping her guard nice and high. Angela Lee's got a very tricky guard.
Yamaguchi trying to yank her arms free. Does so now. Lands a right hand.
Takedown. Here she is on top. She's grabbing a little bit of ground and pound to the body, and then she's starting to bend. But then Mei Yamaguchi turns her thumb into the body here, right there. So the thumb's got to be kind of pointed away from the body, pointed up.
Wherever you're watching in 138 countries around the world, all live on the One Super. Guard up high. Got to watch for the overhand right on Yamaguchi. There it is from the Japanese athlete. Matchup, the rematch the entire world's been waiting for. And the hype throughout the last week.
You can see Mei Yamaguchi, she darts in. You can see that karate.
Lee circles to her right, slings the outside leg kick. Yamaguchi needs. Let's talk to her right hand. 3-2 combination from Lee. Is Lee going to go down the center? It's Yamaguchi who does that off the right hand. Overhand right from Yamaguchi. Lee saw it go. Good high inside thigh kick there. Yamaguchi, plenty of movement. That's the right hand. From Mei Yamaguchi. Chance for the left knee. It's Mei Yamaguchi who finds the knee. Angela hooks her. Yamaguchi, 4-punch combination down the center, then goes to the midsection. Reverse punch, they call it. Here from Mei Yamaguchi, staying busy. There's the overhand right again. Angela's got to keep the left hand. Yamaguchi goes back to the body. Angela Lee ties her up, backs her against the cage.
Now she's working her way around the body. Oh, goes for a beautiful inside trip, right? As Mei Yamaguchi her down.
How does the tide turn now on the ground? Yamaguchi back to her feet. Will Angela try to get her down again? Belly to back, reaches into the kick.
There's a full 60 seconds to work from the back.
Mei defending. Angela tries to get the hooks in. Still has the back of Yamaguchi. Elbows there from Angela with a collarbone. Shot to the side of the head. Angela Lee's going to try and sub her out. Can she find the finish? Give up. Give up. Final second. And Yamaguchi
That was pretty close. Saved by the bell. Yamaguchi looked to be in trouble there. Connects on the chin on the 2. But there is Angela Lee throwing the leg kick. Yamaguchi catching the leg with his takedown. Nice little trip. Gets the back and then goes belly to back. Takes down
on the planet. They call these the championship rounds. Overhand right from Yamaguchi. Didn't have the mustard behind it. Yamaguchi tried to get on the inside with short punching combinations. Didn't work for her. Work as she hoped to do here tonight, Mitch.
Yeah, she's not really landing the effective body shot. She is kind of landing that the jab to the body, but that's not going to do the damage like and the ground control that Angela Lee is showing in the
center cage. Yamaguchi edges forward. Both women pouring. Get that timing. Skip up front kick there from Lee. Left hook, straight right hand. Left hook again from Lee. Can she find the knee? It's an up. And here the chance going up for Angela Lee. This heavily partisan crowd.
Lee try to hook the outside of the leg and drag Yamaguchi down.
Tries to thread the knee high. Lee presses her against the cage. Right. Elbows, boxes her way out. Good stiff jab between the eyes. Yamaguchi hopes for a right-hand counter.
And then the movement of Yamaguchi, especially in these final rounds.
Yamaguchi with the aggression through the right hand.
Especially can't let her back her up into the corner and put her back against the cage.
There's the right hand from Yamaguchi. Lee on her back. Just turns around. Butterfly hook for Angela Lee. Left leg. A minute remaining.
You can see her trying to shove the arm through to threaten a triangle, but Mei Yamaguchi's wise to it, not letting her pop her hands out.
Lee closing her down, dragging the head.
Some ground and pound. You can see Angela Lee's controlling the head, so the ground is Angela Lee's. Shoots for an armbar.
This crowd roaring. We are going to go into the 5th and final round, into the deepest of deep waters. Just like we did last time, we're going there again. This action.
Take a look at this. There's the catch, catching Angela Lee off balance. See, there it is. She catches the kick, holds it just long enough for the punches to throw her off balance. I think Angela Lee wants to make a statement now in the 5th and final round of her championship match. She wants to put it on. You can see
Stiff right hand there from Mei Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi. Meter off the charts at the start of this round for Mei Yamaguchi. Maybe she knows she's behind.
A little bit, but Mei Yamaguchi has to peel that head off. Angela Lee chose to let it go. Now she's in half guard. She's got to try to improve the position here.
This main event, this championship match has had it all.
If that shot rocked Angela Lee, this is the time she's able to clear the cobwebs.
Yamaguchi still top position. And Angela closing her down, controlling her posture. Angela.
Good job. Good little hip bump there to get back into full guard. Nice little swivel of the hips. Expect ground and pound, but look how much control Angela Lee has there. She's gripping the hands, hand fighting, threatening submissions off her back and striking.
Past the halfway mark of this 5th and final round.
Lee's doing a good job of protecting herself, but here's a scramble. These are 2 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, and they are putting on a show of grappling.
Angela trying to throw the legs up. 1 minute 40 remains. The Singaporean crowd cheering on Angela Lee.
Look, now Angela Lee triangles legs. There's a possible omoplata. She might be able to roll into it. Yamaguchi chooses to stack her, stay on top.
Yamaguchi.
1 minute left in the final round.
Double hammer fist strike. Little hands a hand between the eyes. Yamaguchi peppering away. Angela Lee back to her feet. On the left arm from Angela Lee. Turns her against the cage. 30 seconds to go.
All these young ladies can do something dramatic.
Listen to them go. Bananas in Singapore. Both women are driving double leg takedown. Yamaguchi gets it. Lee back to her feet. He doubles up with it. Angela back to against the wire. And another classic.
Active off her back. She wasn't only threatening submissions, but she was throwing strikes around as Mei Yamaguchi charges in, fights, gives it everything she has.
I couldn't get the finish tonight because Mei is an incredibly tough opponent. She's very skilled, has a ton of experience. So major props to Mei. Thank you so much for the opportunity. It's an amazing fight.
Your winner by unanimous decision from